Hell. Piece of shit. I don't feel I've ever seen it this bad up here before. Nothing is moving. I'll say that. Here then. Jesus. What, mate? Don't you worry about it. Fucking hell. That looked pretty bad. That was a pretty bad accident by the looks of it. Tell you, when I got knocked off, is paramedics were sound as actually really good, and like they strapped me up basically because they weren't sort of sure, you know, because they weren't entirely convinced about the speed of the accident. So I said between 40-50, which was right. You know, they're right to assume maybe a bit quicker, you never know. And strapped me up and I was all stuck down on a spine board. 6 hours on a spine board. You're ready to climb Everest, I promise you. It is that, like, oh, it's so frustrating. It's torture, it's literally torture. But yeah, as we was on the way to the hospital, I'm just staring at a bloody ambulance roof. He was like, "You listening?" And I was like, "To what?" And he turned the radio up and it was the traffic announcement. He was like, "Oh, we'll see if you made it." And lo and behold, accident on the A3, motorcyclist been knocked off. I was like, he was like, "Way, there you go, you could celebrate." So it was quite funny at the time, considering the situation I was in. But bless the other half as well. She, because no one would talk, because I couldn't really make any phone calls. Because I was straight into a CT scan, and the other half was trying her best to. Police really actually. It was what was it? It was a Met. Like traffic cops, like, "Do you want us to get it recovered?" And I was like, "Yeah, just please get the bike recovered. I don't want it sitting at the side of the road like that." Because it's only down one side, so you know, some still would have nicked it. And thank you. And it was like, "Oh, a bit expensive though." I'm like, "Oh, mate, I've got bigger things to worry about than the cost of getting my bike recovered right now." Like, especially when I thought I'd broke my leg. And yeah, so it was like, "Oh, but you don't want us to do it." And I was like, "For f***ing sake, mate, like, are you trying to convince me not to or something?" I was like, "Please just get the bike recovered." He was like, "But it doesn't, like, you know, you don't need it, and it will, you know, we'll have to charge you cash and all this shit." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" I was like, "F*** off, mate, then, don't worry about it." I'm not like that, I was obviously polite still, when she was a dick. I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'll just get something to sort it," because I was a bit like, "I'm sick of listening to your I'm stuck down on a spine board, my leg's killing me, like the painkillers hadn't kicked in yet, and I got this knobhead telling me how expensive it's going to be to get my bike recovered. I don't give a so bless her, the better half went and because I'd already spoken to her when I was laying on the floor at the scene. She came down to the scene and sat with a bike, and then realised like she couldn't fucking get anybody to recover it because they'd only deal with me, they wouldn't deal with her, which I think's extraordinary really, because if I died and my bike's still sitting there, all the recovery companies would be like, oh yeah, people want to speak to Mr. Yeah, there probably needs to be a bit more pre-thought when it comes to things like recovery and insurance and accidents and putting down emergency contacts and stuff. Regardless, she has got there, tried her best to get it recovered, and to no avail. So she pushed it to a local motorcycle garage, probably about 15-minute walk, and 15-minute walk when you're in tiny yourself pushing something like a speed along, like do you know what I mean? Fair play to her. She the jeans and everything, like it's all covered in oil. There's this, yeah, I was like, oh bless her man, she's done me a good turn there. Yeah, hopefully that's an experience I won't have to go through again really. But like I say, it's taught me some valuable lessons. So the fact that I got away with it, as in I'm still breathing, is probably like you know, maybe that crash has maybe stopped me dying one day from something more stupid, more careless. Who knows? Right. Don't get me wrong, I don't really get any sleepless nights about it or anything like that. And in terms of my riding, the only thing it's really made me do is just be not uber cautious or like way too cautious, just it's made me think again, like, and maybe to my own doing, maybe I weren't paying as much, maybe I'd got too comfortable commuting and riding all the time and sort of being like, it'll be alright, like I know the crack, ride every day, don't worry about that, be alright. And yeah, maybe it was a lesson I needed teaching. Maybe some people aren't fortunate enough to get the lesson, maybe they're killed, you know. But meh, I'm here, learn from it, move on from it. Yeah, I've kind of been trying to think of, because I want to put more effort into the channel, and where I'm commuting into town every day now, like obviously gives me, I'm not scraping for footage so much and things like that, so I definitely will have a lot more videos coming, but I kind of struggle sometimes to decide what format of footage I want to, I say what format of footage, the way I kind of want to make the video, like my random life. He commented on Instagram the other day just saying, like, I really miss your observation video. So from that I mean, like, I assume he means the kind of Royal Jordanian style videos. But then also had a comment from someone else just saying, I just miss your general kind of vlogs where you talk about shit. And it's like, oh, how do you sort of find that happy medium where you're kind of satisfying, not everyone, because you can't satisfy everybody. Sorry mate. Yeah, you can't satisfy everybody, but at the same time, like, all of you have subscribed for a reason, and I want to try and keep you guys happy. So maybe I should do it a little bit like how I've done this one, which is kind of why I've done it like this, which is chop some observation stuff in, and then if I've got something to talk about, I'll talk about it. I don't like just, it really bugs me when I end up vlogging or go out to do a vlog. I fucking hate that, and I can really tell in the way I am on camera. Like, you watch, you know, anybody who vlogs know, you watch yourself back, and some like videos you will just be so fluid in how you're saying, and you'll be quite happy with the video, and like, yeah, this is how I want it to come across. This is a genuine, I've got something to talk about, these are my views. rolling it off the tongue, not repeating myself, yada yada yada. But then other times you'll see something, you'll just go, oh, you just look like you're scratching for shit to say. And I hate that, like I really hate that. And I hate watching vlogs like that where people have just, don't get me wrong, some people can pull it off because they've got that kind of funky fun random personality, and they maybe live in a hot country and buy a uni and they're young enough or whatnot. But like, I mean, you can see from the weather now, this, especially when summer's gone in the UK, this isn't one of them, and I'm not one of them people, to be fair, who can just go out and make random shit happen as such. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hopefully I'll get a bit of time to do my sort of full review on the Monimoto stuff, which is the alarm slash tracker, and I want to get that out quite soon because I just feel like the sooner, from my sort of very brief little goes of trying to see if it would work in the event of a theft, or you know, an attempted theft. It seems really good at the minute, it seems really good, but I want to fully review it before I tell people to go and spend all their money, not all their money, but you know what I mean, like spend money on this, and you know, the pros and cons against a proper tracker. So yeah, I want to get that video out soon, and I'll probably try and do it with the Jam Wheel himself, because he knows a lot about bike trackers and stuff like that, so he'll be good to sort of get a comparative view on. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in that one, and let me know your thoughts on the vid. Laters.